What's up, my people? Y'all know what it is. This is the Allen Powell Show, live Tuesday night. Got a lot going on. Y'all seen the first game. Hornets got routed by the Pacers. We got games coming up. Celtics and Wizards. Spurs and Grizzlies tomorrow. Warriors and Lakers tomorrow. So with all that being said, let's lock and load and get into the show. Let's get ready, y'all. Lock and load. I want to see all y'all comments. Let's go.
We lock and load. Allen Powell. It's the Allen Powell Show. When we lock and load. Come on. It's the Allen Powell Show. When we lock and load. Come on. It's the Allen Powell Show. When we lock and load. It's the Allen Powell Show. When we lock and load. Come on.
Yes. We are back. Like I said, we got a lot going on. Got a special guest in the building. It's been a minute, but we got him back with his Pacers putting in work, routing the Hornets. Mr. Rhino, Pacers fan himself, is in the building. How you doing, brother?
Y'all see it. Y'all see it. That T is visible. We out here.
Yeah.
Naptown represented tonight.
I know you're feeling great. You're feeling great. Your Pacers just routed the Hornets. 144, 117. Man, there's a lot going on in that game, man. How you feeling about your Pacers?
You know what? Tonight was a big day. Malcolm Brogdon came on back, led the ship. Start off that first half, good drop, nice little 13 piece. And, they came together and they knew Karras wasn't going to play tonight, so they had to dig deep. Everybody dug in and did what they needed to do.
Man, I looked at that game and seen some stuff, man. Doug McDermott, 21 points. O'Shea Brissett, I don't even know who that is.
Brissett came through.
Yes, he came through, was leading the team in scoring. Sabonis did his thing with 14 points, 21 rebounds, big numbers. But McDermott, he still did his thing, double-double. But McDermott, we had him in Chicago, and he did no such thing like he did tonight. What about this boy, O'Shea Brissett, though? Tell me about him, man.
You know what? I actually went down, saw a game recently, and tell you the truth, I really didn't know the cat myself, but he's consistent. He's really a role player. He's one of those guys. He can hit on fire when you need him to, and then he can kind of be in the background. You won't really know who he is. But tonight, I think he showed in. He ain't scared of nobody, that's for sure. But can he do it consistently is what we ask. That's what we need to know. Is he gonna do it consistently? We don't know.
That's it. So everyone that's tuning in, y'all share the live, man. Y'all comment. We're gonna post the comments and discuss what you put up there. Let's look at this bracket, man. So with the Pacers winning, now they get a chance to play for the 8th seed, which is going to be the loser of the Celtics and the Wizards. How are you feeling with your confidence level against either the Celtics or the Wizards? How are you feeling your confidence level? Where your confidence at?
I mean, from a matchup standpoint, obviously, I want to play the Wizards. I mean, Boston right now, I've been watching a lot of their games lately. They get down, but they can come back real quick. And Pacers, they don't tend to keep leads too well. So with a team that can come back like that, I'd rather play the Wizards, get up on them early. They're not going to have that capacity to come back like the Celtics will.
So which one are you feeling more confident with? Do you want to see the Celtics or the Wizards?
Wizards all day. Wizards all day.
Even
without Jaylen Brown. Even without Jaylen Brown. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So you don't care nothing about Brody or Bradley Beal. Them two studs.
No, I mean Bill is gonna do what he gonna do. Rusty gonna do what he gonna do, but I think against them too, you can eliminate one of them too and be successful. I just don't like that matchup with Tatum. We really don't have no bigs to really match up with them and keep them from getting in the paint. That's what I worry about. But see, we get Miles Turner back too, so that changes the whole game too. With Miles coming back, Miles didn't play today either, so you got to look at that team. That ain't even a really complete team.
Listen, Armand Armstead said, "Man, you
Yeah,
crazy, man."
Monty, I would rather see the Wizards, bro. I really would. I really would.
I think you're going to get a lot of the comments like Armand said, "You crazy, man," because
Hey,
we've seen Russ put up numbers. Bradley Beal can go crazy. I
Bradley
think
ain't
they
even
can give.
100%. You see, he down there pulled that hammy the other night.
He did. He did pull the hammy. He did put a hammy. But we don't know what he's going to look like. He could come back looking great. He could come back looking great. But you got a chance right now to gloat, man. Your Pacers put it. They did what they were supposed to do. They beat up on a Hornets team. I know you would feel even better if Karis LeVert come back. If he come
Most
back
definitely.
now, I think is he in protocol? What's going on with LeVert?
So I think they kind of sat him out today. I think coach said he could have went, but they wanted to just make sure he was straight, say before they put him out there. But I think it was just kind of a little safety thing. They had confidence they'd be able to pull it together without him and put him in there for that next game. But they definitely need him the next game. It ain't gonna be no pushover like that.
Armand said Pacers overachieved tonight. Do you feel like that overachieved? Do you feel like that overachieved?
I mean, I didn't expect them to win like that, but I mean, there was no doubt I believe they was going to beat them. I mean, I didn't see the Hornets coming through there and doing nothing, especially when you getting a leader back. Malcolm Brogdon made a big difference tonight. That made a big difference in what they was trying to do.
Got you. I think I got my man James Moore in the building. He got his camera off right now. We're going to see if he get that camera together. Can you hear me, brother? Or are you not showing your face today? What's going on?
Bro, don't disrespect me on my camera. You know my camera's coming. And my not sideways in that Nima.
What's going on with you, man? How you doing?
I'm well. Am I straight up, not sideways? Am I good?
You good.
Okay, cool.
You good. No, it went sideways for him. Okay, now you're good. You went a little smaller, but you good.
Let me go bigger. I'm gonna go
There
big.
we go.
Somebody help this brother out. What a family at? What the kids at?
You either go big or go home. hey,
man, tell me what you saw in this game tonight, man. Pacers route the Hornets.
I mean, let's be real. They missing some players. It ain't like Lonzo been playing the whole season either. But I will say this: the Pacers, they normally play well when they counts. I'm not a fan.
When they back against the wall, they do play solid.
They step up. Yeah, we'll never forget Paul George. The reason why he got that money is because as a Pacer, he stepped up in big games. But it really wasn't just him. The Pacers just step up in big games. So, and they ain't gonna win though. I mean, even if they do win this one, they ain't gonna win nothing after that though.
Okay, pause. Don't get up. Don't fire back at him, Ryan. Yet, don't fire back. Jay, who you think the Pacers match up better with? Do they match up better against the Wizards or the Celtics? Because he said he wanted to see the Wizards even without Jaylen Brown.
He better see the Celtics. Because if they go up against the Wizards, Westbrook will put them to sleep. And I don't like Westbrook. But I think the Celtics, while they do have some real good talent, I think they just don't know how to put it together yet. So I think the Pacers will have a better chance. I'm going on record saying this.
Here we go.
They'll have a better chance versus the Celtics than the Wizards because Westbrook's hey, y'all see it.
But you talk about one player though. I mean, Westbrook do that against everybody. It ain't like he ain't averaging a triple double on any and everybody.
Yeah, but he like right now he's winning. Have we ever seen that?
Yeah, we've seen that before, and we've seen what the end result is.
When did we see Westbrook winning?
I mean, he won in OKC, won everywhere he went, with the exception of Houston.
They did not win. They did not win. They wasn't winning.
They won enough.
But they wasn't winning. The only time he won is when Kevin Durant was there.
So you believe this team is better than those teams that he was on previously?
No.
Is what you said.
I'm not saying the team's better. I just think that it gives him an opportunity to be whatever he wants to be. And normally he's always whatever he wants to be. But in this case, it's like a need for him to do it to win. And you got Bradley Beal. And Bradley Beal don't care if Westbrook ball hog. He don't care because he going to do it too. So it's like, I think where he's at right now, in the position he's in right now, he's in the winning position. So, and like whoever just said, he had studs in OKC, and you saw what happened there. He had but then you saw what he did in Houston. Like, the guy's not normally a winner, and right now he's putting together these crazy numbers and actually winning.
So let me ask you a question, James, because I never heard of this O'Shea Brissett. This is my first time seeing this cat, and then Doug McDermott came up with 21 points. He was doing stuff the Bulls drafted him for. That he's doing that. He's doing it now. I know it takes time sometimes for people to grow, but it upset me a little bit that he was hitting these jump shots and he didn't do this when he was with the Bulls. Before you comment on O'Shea Brissett, who I never heard of, all the people that's commenting, viewing right now, y'all share the video. Go ahead, James.
You want to know what's my McDermott?
And O'Shea Brissett, because I never heard of him.
Listen. I think you got different kinds of leaders. You got the guy that wants to be like LeBron and be vocal and try to quarterback people, and then you got leaders like Jordan who be like, "This is what I'm gonna do. I need your help to do that, and then we gonna win this game." I'm not saying Westbrook is Jordan. Please don't quote me on nothing or misquote me. But Westbrook is leading that way. I don't think he has to do a lot of talking, but he just going out there and he just killing and just hooping. And again, I hate his game. But hey, I give credit when it's due. And them other bums you talking about, I think they just following Westbrook's lead, man. They are.
Hold on. Did you miss my question? I said, tell me about O'Shea.
I think he slid back to the Wizards, didn't he?
Yeah.
You like the Wizards?
No,
I want to know, have you ever heard of O'Shea Brissett?
I've never heard of O'Shea. And I'm saying McDermott, I'm saying both them bums are playing the way they playing because they follow Brooks' lead.
It's the system, man. It's the system. It's the system.
All right, so Ryan, are you expecting them to do the same thing in the next game? Can they perform like this again? Will they perform like this again?
I mean, honestly, Brissett's kind of like one of those guys. He gets on fire and he plays like 4, 5, 6 games good in a row. So I'm expecting Brissett to especially come out aggressive. Now, will he put up the 20? What do you have? 29, something like that, plus at least.
I think he had 23, but I looked at his average. He's averaging 11 a game. That's pretty good.
He's putting up, if he could put up 16, I mean that's a win for us. Because we're gonna get, like I said, we're gonna get Karis LeVert back. That's a lot of. I mean, they put up 144 without Karis LeVert. That tells you enough. There's guys who can step up and score. So,
So I like it. Once again, everyone, y'all that's tuning in, y'all share this live, y'all comment. I will post the comments. We will talk about it. James, if Karis LeVert comes back, do they have a chance? Against the Wizards of the Celtics?
Is this recorded right now? Are we live? We good?
Yes.
I need everybody to hear this. They will lose to the Wizards.
Okay.
They will beat the Celtics. I said what I said.
They will lose to the Wizards. They will beat the Celtics. James Moore said it live. It's recorded. It's documented. That's what he said. Ryan, will they win both games? Are you a homer or are you objective?
I'm definitely either way. Like I said, I'd rather see the Wizards, but I still think they got enough to get through the Celtics even without Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown's the glue. I think they get through them too. They'll get through them. They'll be playing the Sixers. They'll be playing the Sixers in the playoffs.
So you
there it is.
So hold on, can I ask a question? So you expecting what they call him, baby Kobe? You think he got what it takes to lead them by himself?
Who's baby Kobe? Who we talking as baby Kobe?
You think I don't call him Jason? I don't call him baby Kobe. I said they do, but
okay.
And I think that's disrespectful. But you think he's got what it takes to lead that team by himself?
No, I said the Pacers would beat the Celtics too.
Oh, okay, I got.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm very. But
Armand said this thing go crazy. He keep calling you crazy. Everything you say, he calls crazy.
I know.
So listen, if they do it, you come back. We'll bring Monty on to debate you.
Bring it back, Monty. We will debate it. You know, we will debate it to the end, Monty. You know, we love to do that.
Yeah, we would do that. We would do that. Now let's move on, man, because we got a game. I think that's probably done tipped off by now. The Wizards and the Celtics.
Boston already up 15-9. 15-9 already.
Boston up 15-9. But I want to know the keys to this game. James, what's the key? What's the key for both teams to win? What's the keys to this game?
I think the key for Washington is for Westbrook to have no triple-double. I think he needs to score more, pass less. If he wants to rebound, I feel like he's wasting too much energy. They got some decent rebounders. I think if he stopped worrying about the triple-double, go into scoring mode, they win that game. I think the key the other way around for Celtics is one, to slow Westbrook and try to make him a passer to where he's giving everybody else shots versus him attacking.
Yeah.
So if he attacked the rim, they good. But if he's in passive mode, no, they're not gonna win that game.
Monty said Bill holding his hammy already. That's not a good sign for Washington. And Tyrell said there's no key to the game for the Celtics. They have absolutely no chance. Big statement. Rhino, what's the keys? What's the keys for both teams going into this game?
Now, if I was the Celtics, I would literally try to stop Bill because I feel like Westbrook, the game plan is the same. He's gonna do his thing, whether he gets a triple double or not. I'm gonna live with that. What I'm not gonna live with is him and Bill going ham. Now, if Bill goes ham along with it, then you got a problem. But I'm gonna let Westbrook do what he gonna do. Let him, as long as he ain't facilitating to the point where he's got another score outside of Bill, then you good. But if you can shut down Bill and let Westbrook do his thing, Celtics will be all right. They got enough to get past that.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Okay, so James, what's going to happen in this game? Who wins and why?
Wizards win this game because I think they got some guys that just be really wanting it, and I feel like them injuries for the Celtics are huge. But the Celtics got a veteran or two up in there too. But I just feel like I've just always been the guy to go with the one that I'm going with dogs over cats. And at the end of the day, cats can be vicious too, but certain cats are vicious. All dogs are vicious for the most part. Even the little chihuahua, he ain't gonna do that. He act like he is. I just feel like I'm going with the dogs over the cats this time, man.
Dogs over cats, according to James Moore. Dogs over cats. That's the great analysis that we got from James Moore right there. Dogs over cats. Who do you got, Rhino, and why?
I'm rolling with the Wizards because obviously that's what I want to see. I think they're going to go ahead and get it together. I mean, I think when they lost Jaylen Brown, they lost a big part of the team, and they really haven't been playing like they really wanted the last couple of weeks. So they barely holding on. I've seen them come back in games. They was down by 20-30, and they shouldn't have been down that long, and then they trying to come back at the end. They ain't got it no more. I think the Wizards can take it.
Right.
He got the Wizards. No dogs over cats, just the Wizards, according to Ryan.
I'll take dogs over cats. I like that.
Hey, can
Go ahead, James.
Yeah, don't forget Bradley Beal. He's a mama's boy. He was trained by his mama. So.
Oh my goodness.
The mama's boy might, mama's boys, when they love their mama, that's all good. But sometimes that's not a good thing on the court, man.
So
we in trouble over there in Washington land.
So look, the mama plays a part in the whole thing too, according to James. That's more expert analysis from James. You can't love your mama too much when you're playing basketball. That's not
the court, man.
What happens to mamas don't stand?
He might be mad that mama ain't in the stands or something. Who knows, man?
So all the mamas that's watching the show, we love you. Whatever James say, that's his own accord. Allen Powell do not endorse anything that he says according to mamas. You know what I'm saying? That's his own thing.
It was Mother's Day, wasn't it?
It was Mother's Day. This is Mother's Day month, and he just go.
Going that far because I'm upset about it because I get tired of people giving mothers shout outs on Father's Day. So and ain't no fathers getting no shout outs this Mother's Day. So I'm just anti-mother right.
Quinn Winston says Quinn wins overall. We got a YouTube. What my YouTube? My faithful YouTuber says Lakers are going to upset the whole West. I hear you ain't got to the Lakers yet. We will be getting to them. Let's see. So we got the Wizards. We got the Wizards Celtics playing right now. Hey, Rhino, can you give me an update? What's the score right now? You watching?
We sitting at 19-13 Boston.
19-13 Boston. Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we got the Spurs Grizzlies. I don't know about you all, but to me it's like Popovich versus Morant. That's what I think this is it. Popovich coaching because the Spurs ain't got no stars. There's a whole bunch of try hard guys.
They got Rudy Gay. Rudy Gay still over there.
He's still limping around. He's still rolling around. He's still rolling around in the league. Yes, he's still there.
DeMar DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan is still there. He still got the mid-range popping. But to me, it's Popovich. Does he have a game plan to stop Ja Morant? Rhino, what's the keys to that game tomorrow?
I think you said it right there. If Pop can come up with a game plan, because John's gonna do what John gonna do. I think he's got some role players over there that can play, but they got a lot of young talent, not a lot of experience. You know, Pop got the experience. He got the veterans. It's really a toss-up for me. It could go either way. I mean, I like going with Memphis because I like to see the young guy get on in there, you know, so I'm going to go with Memphis just off the strength of Ja Morant got to get on in and get some experience in the playoffs.
He's going with Memphis. James, what's the keys? Who you got?
Man, look, man. Ja Morant is my man. That dude's a killer. I've been watching him since high school. But I'm going to keep it real, man. You just said it, bro. He's got to go against Greg Popovich. And Greg, let's be honest. I know he's not actually on the court playing, but Greg is from Gary.
Yeah, Maryville area. I think so, right? Maryville.
So he's an average guy. Like I think he's gonna have these guys ready. He knows how to talk to black people. Like, so he knows how to relate. He knows how to get his team ready to play. You know what I'm saying? And I think whatever you've seen in the season, we all know that don't mean nothing for the Spurs when the playoffs come.
Hey man, I love that analysis. I love that analysis. The analysis of you got to know how to talk to the black players. I love that analysis. You always give off the cuff analysis, which is key, and I love it. I love it.
I'm going Popovich for the dub, man.
You going?
He's going Popovich and the Spurs.
Even though I need Memphis to win because we need to, you know, I just need to get over the Grizzlies with my Warriors, so I don't want them playing the Spurs.
Okay. Hey, Tyrell says, I hope it don't be any king bashing when you get to the Lakers. If you know anything about this show, it definitely might be some bashing. So, yes, it's going to be some bashing. Stay tuned for the bashing and you respond to the bashing. Yes.
Hey, on God and them, it's going to be some bashing.
Right. So look, I got the Grizzlies. And I got them only reason because I don't want to see the Spurs. They don't have nobody that I want to see in the playoffs. I don't want to see DeMar DeRozan. I don't want to see Rudy Gay limping around at 40, almost 40 years old. I don't want to see it. Give me young thoroughbred Ja Morant and let me see him make some hay in the playoffs, man. Don't want to see it. Don't want to see it.
Based on your analysis, though?
Yes.
Have we ever wanted to watch the Spurs? I'm talking about when Tony Parker was young.
Yeah, we wanted to see them when Ginobili was there. We did.
Were they the real deal? Yeah, but it was boring, man. It was boring. Nobody wanted.
It was fundamental. It was fundamental game. You know what I'm saying? It was poetry in motion.
It was, but did you want to see that, or did you want to see Live City over in LA?
But see, the difference is that poetry in motion actually won games, though. There's a difference when you doing that boring ball and you ain't winning. When you win it, it's different.
Man, I don't care, man. I mean, you're right. They were the real deal. Probably, in my opinion, definitely top 3 best teams to ever play. Top 3.
I mean, Duncan just slid on in the Hall of Fame a couple of days ago.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
There's a reason.
And I give you that, but I just feel like I'd rather watch Chris Paul throw oops to Blake Griffin.
The old Blake.
Hey, old Blake been coming back with the Nets. He been dunking a little bit.
So look, with the
Spurs, they was more fun to watch when you had players that can play more. With these guys, man, besides DeMar DeRozan, who else? And I don't even want to see him. I don't even like watching him. But when you had Ginobili, Parker, Duncan, those players performing Popovich offense, it looked like you say poetry in motion. It was good fundamental basketball. James, I know you can appreciate that. You've been coaching basketball.
Yeah, it was basketball. It was. I give you that, but at the same time, like, you know, I gotta go back to what you just said. They got DeMar DeRozan. What that mean?
Yeah, I agree.
He starts truck. Like when he's get up against LeBron, he busy taking pictures of LeBron and kissing his butt. He not going against him. He just has to on the same court. That's big facts. Man, they should have let Master P son get in.
So looking at the brackets, the Spurs and Grizzlies, whoever win that will play for the 8th seed. And let's get into the big star-studded matchup that we're gonna have tomorrow. But before we get to that, I want to play a video and I want y'all to analyze it. Y'all tell me what's going on. Is it truthful? Is it some other stuff going on? I want to play a video and then y'all tell me what y'all think. Because to me, he could be telling the truth, but at the same time, you always got to be careful with this brother and his comments. Yeah. So I'm going to cue this video up, and I want you to tell me what it says.
Is that the video I'm hearing?
Yeah. Okay. I'm about to put it on.
Okay.
If you look for MVP, if Steph is not on Golden State's team, then what are we looking at? We get who has the best record, instead of just saying who had the best season that year. And Steph has had, in my opinion, the best season all year. And it was the same, when Russ won the MVP. Russ was, the first guy to triple-double in the season since the Big O. And everyone threw the records out the window then when he won it. And I think, you look at what he's doing. Steph is like, Russ deserved it that year. Obviously, I don't think Steph is going to get it. It's another conversation, but in my eyes,
maybe
all year round.
All right, so y'all heard what he had to say. He said Steph Curry should win MVP based on what he did for the Golden State Warriors. I think he has some great things to back it up. What he's saying, but you also got to remember he's very calculated in what he does and what he says. So I know what James. I think I know what James is going to say. So Ryan, I'm gonna go to you first. Was it legit, or is he playing some type of head games with the Warriors and Steph Curry? What you think?
I mean, he's real strategic because when you look at it, and he started off, he kind of said, without Steph, what are they? So that's kind of throwing a little jab, but then he comes right back and says, like, yeah, but he potentially could win MVP. So it's like, is he bigging him up or is he really throwing a jab? So I think he's strategic. He ain't going to give him 100% say, yeah, he deserved it. But at the same time, he's bigging him up and saying he agrees he did good this year. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't going to pat him on the back, but, he recognizing his work. But he's still, at the end of the day, he's like, without them, who really are they without Steph? So he know what time it is.
James, what's your thoughts, man? Is he telling the truth? Is he playing mind games? Is it a little bit of both? What is it?
I feel like he said what he said. I don't think he was taking a shot at the Warriors. The Warriors are full of role players. Show me one guy on that team other than Steph that's not a role player. So I don't think he was taking a shot. I think he really feels like Steph is the MVP. I do as well, and that's not a biased opinion. I feel like he's the MVP.
No Joker?
I feel like to answer your question, since you brought it up, uh, the Joker has played great basketball, and he always does, man. I feel like
Yeah.
that guy's one of the top players in the league. So no disrespect to him, but I just feel like at the same point in time, you got this other guy who's really putting up. And let's not forget, Steph is what 6'2". They got him listed at 6'3". So let's just give him the 6'3". I mean, he's doing some amazing stuff, man, with that team that everybody. And don't forget, everybody said that they wasn't gonna do it because Steph couldn't carry a team, even though he's done that. But that's another story. I feel like LeBron was keeping it real, and at the same time, I think that he was giving credit to one of his homies, and I feel like he's trying to magnify the point that I didn't just lose to anybody. I feel like he's trying to go back to that. I think the fact that Steph's beat him in championships and had his way with LeBron over the years, I feel like he's trying to magnify Steph a little bit more just to kind of help the fact out. Like, what if he got on there and was like, "Oh man, Steph ain't all that. He don't deserve to be MVP." People gonna say what? Oh, that's the same guy that beat you though. So I feel like he's also trying to do that to kind of help himself out. That's my.
Hey, is he doing a little recruiting too? It's been reports that he's been recruiting Steph a little bit. James, how you feel about that?
That's true. That's true. That the facts are he did try to recruit him and has been. Steph's made it clear though that he's not leaving Golden State, so he can do whatever he want to do. Steph ain't going nowhere.
Hey, if he leave, would you jump off a cliff? Like, what would James' life look like if Steph left the Golden State Warriors?
James would look just like this. He would look like he would look like a Golden State Warriors fan that's hurt that he no longer has Steph. But I'm not leaving Golden State. I can guarantee you that. Period.
That hard.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
Just like sorry, Bulls.
Hey man, watch him out. Hey, shout out to Gerald Herbert, man. We popping in New Orleans right now, man. He held me down. We just got off vacation, man. And he took care of me while I was in New Orleans, man. Showed me around, took me on tours, and looked out for me, man. So shout out to Gerald Herbert, man, holding us down in New Orleans. Armand Armstead says, "Come on, man, stop the hate. It's always going to be hate." That was a true statement. No Steph, they suck. Armand also says CP3 MVP, and Mr. Tell the Truth says Stephen all day. So,
can you go back to that comment?
Who's this one?
That one right there. Hey, I understand where he's coming from. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Okay,
yeah,
so
we've actually had that argument. Me and Monty actually kind of talked about that. Because I had listed. I think I had Jokic, Steph, and then I think I had CP3. That was my 1, 2, 3. For the simple fact, I feel like Steph got to be in the talk. I mean, only thing is, it's like Steph's MVP kind of hinges on what if he don't make the playoffs. Like, do you give a guy that don't make the playoffs the MVP? So it's like his is too hinging on where he goes in the playoffs. CP3, he's been doing it all year. Joker been doing his thing all year, even with losing, his counterpart. So it's really a toss-up. I mean, I can't be mad at any of those moves. I mean, I think CP3 is going to be the one that just probably won't get it because they're going to look at his age. But I mean, you can't deny what he's done with that team. I mean, they right there fighting. So
you got Jokic for MVP, right?
I've still got the Joker number one. I still got Joker.
And James, let me guess, you got Curry number one.
I got Joker going number one. But Steph is my pick. But back to that CP3 thing. I feel like when are people gonna start respecting him? I mean, he goes out in Houston. If he don't go out in Houston, biggest Golden State fan in the world right here. If he don't go out in Houston, they beat Golden State. That's number one. Number two, OKC lost Paul George and Westbrook, right? And some more guys too, but neither here nor there.
Yeah.
CP3 made them better than they were with Westbrook and without Westbrook and whatever his name, George. And I know that's last year. But my point, this Suns team did they even make the playoffs? I mean,
No,
Booker's
they were almost in it last year. They won like 9 games in the bubble, and they ended up not making it to the playoffs.
like
But
last game stuff. But my point is, you add CP3 to the mix, and then look at what you got. So MVP he's definitely MVP caliber. And people like say they forget him, man. Like this the same guy that scored 65 points in 3 quarters in high school. And I mean college he took Wake Forest to another level. But I mean, where's Wake Forest been since then? I'll wait. Do y'all even watch him? Have you heard of him? Did you know
I think who else went down there? Didn't Bosch go down there too? Or he went to Tech? He went to Georgia Tech.
He went to Tech, yeah.
Georgia Tech. Yeah, same fellowship.
But yeah, man, I'm just saying, like the dude. Hey, if CP3 wasn't there, Phoenix would be fighting to get in the playoffs.
Again, that's true.
So I got Jokic. I got Jokic number 1. I got CP3 number 2 and Steph number 3. But Steph is real close to me to Chris Paul based on what he did. I would give Chris Paul the benefit of the doubt of number 2, but because he's playing with Devin Booker, another all-star, it kind of lessens his argument a little bit. Jokic lost Jamal Murray, still holding down the fort for the Denver Nuggets, didn't let them fall afloat. And Steph, he's just balling out with a whole bunch of
but didn't they away from Orlando?
Aaron Gordon, he ain't no all-star though. He's a dunk contest. He's a dunk contest phenomenon. He ain't no all-star.
He's real deal though.
He's okay. He's okay.
Yeah.
He ain't that guy. You know what I'm saying? I feel
like
he's underachieving.
I feel like what you just said is even a bigger argument for CP3 to get it because, like you said, Joker lost his all-star, whatever, this and that. I get all that. And then you say Steph doing what he doing with Golden State. I get all that. But they have the same team as last year. And look at how much better they are by just adding Chris Paul.
Hold on. When you say you get all that, do you really get all that? Because you're kind of dismissing it when you say you get all of that. It ain't really feel like you got all of it. You just said, I get all that, and you said, boom to the side. I ain't believing that.
I get it. I'm just saying, CP3, man, he's done some amazing things with every team he goes to. What happened to LA with no CP3? I mean,
listen, his best work was with OKC. His best work was with OKC when he played with a whole bunch of bums and he got them to the playoffs. If you want to say he should have won MVP that year, I'm with you.
That would have been the year. That would have been no argument that year. No argument that year.
Right.
But this year, so who won last year's MVP?
This was 2 years ago. Right?
Who won last year's MVP?
Who was it? I forget. Tell me.
Or did Corona mess that up or something?
No,
it was Giannis. It was Giannis.
Yeah, Giannis. Right. Did he get back to back?
He got.
Yep, he did. He ain't winning it this year though. They didn't. They didn't got tired of him winning MVP and getting put out. Not going for the playoffs.
But Al, MVP has nothing to do with the playoffs. It's all season.
Well, see, it does. I agree with you now. I agree with you, but I do think they look at that. They pushed the war back. For that simple fact, so you can see a little bit of the playoffs.
You're right.
They do.
But they don't want to say it, though. They
don't want to say
it. Of course not.
They do.
So let's get to the elephant in the room, man. Warriors versus Lakers. Star-studded game tomorrow. Listen, I know what I want to see. I want to see Steph go off. I want to see him ball out. I want to see Lakers get put on the brink of getting put out of the whole entire playoffs. I want them to be sweating, booty cheeks get tight. I want to see it all. I want to see the Lakers sweat. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Rhino, who's going to win? What's the keys to the game? I already know what James going to say. Rhino.
I'm sorry, but I want to see Steph go home to his kids, man. Go play with his kids, his wife, man. Lakers got to take it, man. Lakers taking it. No
Come
question.
on, man. You say you want to see Steph go play with the kids. I'd rather see Steph
than
LeBron. I'd rather see Steph than LeBron.
Go home, Steph.
I'm done with you, man, because you just got on my nerves. James, talk to me, man. I know what you want to see. You in the same boat. You a Warriors fan. Let's go.
I wish this was that show. Forget the name of it, but where you can mute people.
Yes, I can't mute him. Let me do that right now. I'm glad you mentioned that. He's muted.
Mute him.
He's muted right now.
We put Al Powell shows jail. He's in Allen Powell jail.
Yeah. He muted. I'm gonna give him a whole minute.
He's done for a while, man.
Go ahead, James. You got the flow. He ain't even gonna interrupt you. It's all you, bro.
All I'm gonna say is this, man. Both of these teams will still be in the playoffs. That's number one.
Okay.
I want the Warriors to win, and I think they got what it takes to beat the Lakers one game. We seen them demolish the Lakers early in the season. People forget that, but they demolished the Lakers. And I know it's season, but whatever the case, bro, I'm taking LeBron and AD to beat Steph tomorrow. But I'm taking Steph to win the next game, and they both gonna make it in. They both gonna make it into the playoffs.
Wait a minute. I'm shocked that he's being that objective. I wanted you to make me feel good, and you ain't do that. You said
I think here's what I believe. I'm just being honest with what we have in Golden State right now. If Steph don't go off and be amazing, they're not going to win that game. And I mean, we need a role player to step up in Golden State. It can either be Kelly or it could be Wiggins. But how often does that happen? When it happens, yeah, we're amazing, but it don't happen. It's not like he got Clay right there who always gonna step up. So I mean, let's keep it real. Even when Curry didn't step up, Clay still stepped up and did something. We don't got that right now. So the fact that and let's go to the last thing, we got 2 injured big men that's not gonna play tomorrow.
Exactly.
We counting on Looney to take us to the promised land, bro.
Come on, Looney, let's go.
No.
Hey, Armand, somebody want to know what's in that glass, James. Armand said, man, what's in that glass?
Is he going for Golden State?
He a Lakers fan.
He's a Lakers fan.
He's so is he mad that I picked the Lakers to win? All right, we'll find it. Golden State. Let's go.
hey, Ryan, man, what's the key? What's the key to a Warriors upset of them Lakers?
Hey, Steph's gonna have to do something unreal, and like you said, Kelly was at Oubre, and somebody gonna have to step up and be his the Robin to his Batman, because Batman gonna shine. Where is Robin gonna be? That's the problem. It ain't gonna be Draymond, because Draymond spent too much time passing the ball. That's all he do is pass the ball to Steph. He assists. They were showing his stats. That's all his assists go to Steph. So he ain't gonna be scoring. So who else gonna step up? It's got to be Kelly Oubre and some other role player we don't even know right now.
Oh, he watch Golden State games. You ain't seen them young boys coming off the bench dropping 30?
Come on, man. They ain't got enough. They ain't got enough against the Lakers. Come on, man.
Old boy named Poole, James. Poole, he been balling out too.
Jordan Poole has been demolishing suckers, and Mulder's been playing real good games as well. And I feel like that's what we're missing. At the beginning of the season, I was pissed.
Curry needs
depressed.
50. Curry needs 50. Curry needs 50. I give Curry, if he can get 50, that's game right there. He needs at least a good solid 40+ game to really ensure they're gonna put any pressure on the Lakers. That's it.
Look, the disrespect is real with Tyrell Green. Why Curry gotta score 100 points, man? Why you gotta be ridiculous,
man?
Because
he ain't been watching the games, bro. That's the problem.
He a LeBron fan too. He a LeBron fan. That's all that is, man.
They don't watch the games. They be talking, man. Can I get Can I get on that question? What's the key?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I want some smoke on that. The key to the game is Curry needs 25 plus.
25?
He needs 25 plus, but Wiggins needs to score at least 20, and then Jordan Poole needs to come up and give 20, 25, even 30 if he wants. Jordan Poole is the key. Jordan Poole's the key, and then the big man not being in foul trouble, and we all right.
So as we look at the brackets, whoever wins that game is automatically the number 7 seed, and they will get the Phoenix Suns.
Yes.
Man, I'm not gonna get into that yet. When we find out the final brackets, we would dig into that.
But, we come back to that. Let's come back to that. That's too much smoke. That's too much smoke right there.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's
uneasy. That's uneasy right there.
So the winner of Lakers Golden State automatically goes to Suns.
Yes.
Yeah. All right,
yes.
Cool. Let's get them Suns then.
Let's go. Let's go, Warriors. Let's go, Warriors.
Chris Paul, we see what happened when he got to guard Curry.
Chef Curry with the pot.
Look. So
now
listen,
now who's the MVP if they match up? Now if you matching them two up, who's the MVP then? Who's gonna show?
Who gonna show?
Curry versus CP3. Who's gonna show up?
Curry's gonna show up, no doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. CP3 still gonna be CP3 though, but Curry. He can't guard Curry, man. Come
There's
on,
your MVP argument right there. That's your argument right there.
That moving without the ball, he can't chase him. They gonna have somebody else on him.
So are y'all watching? What's the Celtics? The Celtics Wizards game looking like?
Washington's at 39-37. They tight. It's tight.
So basically, what you're saying is that 19-7 beginning meant nothing.
Wizards back up, but Wizards back up now. Wizards back up now.
So
they 41-37. They going back up.
That's my point. Remember, Boston was up 19-7. So basically, what you said it ain't how you
started. Nah, the Wizards started off. Wizards started off like 15.
Yeah, Boston was up.
Then Boston went up. Wizards back up now.
41-37.
Oh, yeah.
41-37. So let me ask y'all this, man. How do y'all feel about the play-in game? Like, how do y'all feel about it? Rhino, how you like it?
I like it. I mean, I think it puts pressure. It puts a lot of pressure on these teams. You know, these teams coming to the end of the season, you know, they start resting guys and they link to the playoffs. And then, you know, we see them in the first round and then they just duds. This really actually cuts out the fat. Like, if you really want it, you got to play to get it. Yeah, I think it puts some pressure on it and it makes guys actually play all the way to the end of the season.
How you like it, James? Is it here to stay?
I'm gonna answer your question with a couple of questions, and both of y'all gonna answer. Number one, does LeBron James like pressure?
No.
Does he play? Does he play well?
No. No.
Okay, so LeBron James does not like the play-in games because it's too much pressure. I love it. I absolutely love it because you know what? Part of being the NBA player and part of the reason why the Lakers cruised through that championship last year is because there was no pressure. There was no pressure from fans. There was no pressure from rest. There was no pressure from flights. There was no pressure from a whole lot of things. That's why they cruised through that. But what I'm going to tell you this is he got upset because he knew the Lakers could potentially drop into one of those teams to be a player.
Oh, for sure.
And he knew it would be a lot of pressure. And I'm going to ask you one more thing. Have you ever really seen LeBron hit a game-winning shot when they were losing?
Yes.
No, I haven't.
Most of his game-winning shots are they tied
up. Tied or they're ahead.
Or generally tied up. I'm talking about just the ones
tied up,
hit a buzzer shot at the buzzer. They're tied up. The pressure of him hitting the game-winning shot when they're actually losing, it don't happen. So I love the fact that it's applying pressure because I've watched 2 seasons of basketball when no pressure was there. So, hey, give me the pressure, bro.
Hey, Armand says BS crap sucks, leave the format alone. Of course, he say that. He a Lakers fan. He don't want that pressure. He just like LeBron. He gonna be sweating too. He gonna be sweating
I like
too.
It, though. I mean, it gives team. I mean, look at the Pacers. I mean, this team they was debilitated going down in the season, but they fought to get to the play-in. You see what they doing tonight. They got a chance. You know, you a 10 seed, and you telling me you still got a chance to make it, and you can fight to get it. I like it. I mean, it just opens the door. I like it.
So look, before we get up out of here, man, my scripture of the day is Isaiah 43, 1 and 2. Man, I was in the Word today, man, and this did something for me. So I just want to read it real quick. It says, but now God's message, the God who made you in the first place, Jacob, the one who got you started, Israel. Don't be afraid. I've redeemed you. I've called your name, you're mine. Where you're in over your head, I'll be there with you. When you're in the rough waters, you will not go down. When you're between a rock and a hard place, it won't be a dead end because I am God, your personal God, the Holy of Israel, your Savior. I paid a huge price for you. I want to stop right there. I don't even want to read the rest because I think that was so much in that passage. And when I'm reading the Bible myself, and I think this can be good for everybody else, I substitute the name in place of me because it's a love letter to me as well. It's an instruction manual, but it's also for us. So when you reading the scriptures, substitute a Jacob and put an owl in there, or a rhino, or a James in there. The same thing that's for Jacob is for you as well. So when you going through tough times or a rock in a hard place, God will be with you. And like he said, he paid a huge price for you. And the huge price was also his son Jesus, who died for you. So take that.
That's fitting. That's fitting, man. That's actually my line name is Jacob. My line name is Jacob. That's fitting.
Wow.
That's a scripture of faith.
Yeah.
That's a scripture for people that lose faith in God and whatever they're going through. That's a scripture for that. It's powerful.
For sure.
I love it. I'm glad that you even do that, man, because hey, that's what life's about. All this is fun and games.
Yeah.
But
right.
Instruction, man, we need that. So that's dope.
Big facts, man. And it helps me because listen, I'm laid off right now, and I know it's other people that might be laid off or might be going through and think they can't make it. But God is the provider. He's the source, not the job, not anybody else. God is the source. Even him, he gonna take care of you. So listen, I appreciate y'all homies coming on, man. Having some fun with me, man. We're gonna watch these games. We're gonna come back, do it again, and break down these games. Hopefully the Warriors take care of business tomorrow. James, I want to see you going crazy when Steph perform. I want to see your Pacers do something in the playoffs, man.
Yeah.
It's all
I'll
good.
be back to talk about it.
Hey, before we go, where the Bulls at?
Go ahead.
Before we
man,
go, what season?
We got Vucevic, we got Levine, and we got room for a max contract.
I said
we coming.
What seed are they in the playoffs?
The seed is we coming. That's the seed. We coming.
Y'all over there planting the seed. I get it.
Hey man, and listen. I like the Warriors, but you're trying to make me not like them. You're trying to make me not like them right now. That's what you're doing. Armand Armstead special edition tomorrow.
I like it.
It crossed my mind. We definitely. So maybe before the Lakers game or after the Lakers game, I'm on layup. I got time. maybe I can get a whole group, man, and do a pregame or something. We're gonna see what the Alford House can cook up, man. So y'all be on standby.
For sure.
All right, man.
We lock and load, Allen Pass. It's the Allen Pass Show.